Hello everyone, warriors, sorcerers and fellow patriots, welcome back to Mo's Kingdom. It's Guardian Mo's back online with another video. So today I'm making this video to highlight this announcement that Rupert Lowe has made on Twitter X. This was made 2 days ago, so I'm a bit late to the party, but anyways, he's finally going to initiate this national inquiry into the grooming gang scandal, or as we should call it, the RAPE gang scandal. Now, this is a really good thing. It's good news. It's a first step to providing some vital information to the general public as to exactly, what happened and just laying out on the table to expose these most heinous, disgusting crimes. And the real crux of the matter is that the victims are the ones who have suffered. Their lives have been destroyed, and they deserve justice. The government has completely turned their backs on these victims. They've let them down, and they decided to turn a blind eye and have grown completely negligent of the fact that these kinds of crimes have occurred, simply because they want to hide the truth about mass illegal immigration and the problems that it brings along with it, as well as radical Islam. And I include Reform UK as well. Nigel Farage, he made a promise to make a national inquiry into this back in November, December last year. Come January, doesn't say a word, not a single word at all about it. So let's just go into what Rupert Lowe has to say and how he's gonna initiate launching this inquiry. So I'm gonna bring you this post on Twitter X. It says, "Today I'm launching an inquiry into the RAPE gang scandal. It will focus on 3 questions. What happened? How did it happen? And why was it allowed to happen?" So I love this. It's clear, concise, straight to the point. This is simply what the people like to hear. They want to know exactly what happened and how did they all get away with this. A crowdfunder has been set up. Please see the link below. I will of course personally donate. There will be 3 stages to the inquiry: evidence collection, public hearings, and report and publication. There will be a secure submission process for evidence, and the hearings will be live streamed. In non-attendance, questions will still be put on the record and evidence examined. The findings will be compiled and a report will be published. Any surplus funds raised will be donated to charities supporting victims, and every penny spent will be transparently published. Extensive discussions have taken place over the last couple of weeks in regards to the participants of the panel and of the inquiry itself. Witness and protection and safeguarding will be prioritised. Finally, I would like to apologise. Promises were made by my former party, so the Reform Party, about holding inquiry, and those promises were not kept. I tried to push behind the scenes, but evidently I did not go far enough, and for that I am sorry. I do not believe that making such bold claims, which gave so much hope, and then failing to deliver is an honest way of conducting politics, particularly on an issue of this magnitude. When I make a promise, I keep it. I stated on the 12th of March that I would do this, and I am doing it. We are now ready for step 1, and this is just the start of the process. If you wish to donate, especially a larger amount, please read the information on the crowdfunder page. Permissible donors only. The mass RAPE of working class white girls by mainly Pakistani men is a rotting stain on our country's history. This inquiry will not be able to fully deliver justice, but it can shine a light on the horror and open people's eyes to the vast scale of the vile abuse and exploitation. We shouldn't have to do this. It should be the government, but as we know, that is not happening. So, that responsibility now lies with us. Any support you can give is appreciated. Now, that's the thing. The key point to what Rupert Lowe is making is that this inquiry, it doesn't have the financial backing of a political party to be able to deliver it, completely and fully. There won't be 100% justice for all the victims taken into account. Obviously, we'd love to make the effort of delivering justice to every single one of them. It's just simply not feasible, given Rupert Lowe being axed out of, booted out of the Reform Party. So this whole thing is dependent on us, the people. We have to be able to fund an organisation that will do its best and put as much effort it can into shining, as Rupert Lowe says, shining a light on these horrible crimes that have been committed. And a lot of people have been, on a lot of social media platforms, they've been quite negative about what Rupert Lowe is planning. I just simply can't understand it, because the whole point of doing this is that we're not thinking of how ethical or effective this thing will be. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's not going to work, there's no real legal standings, and we just don't have the authority, the resources and the right power to be able to deliver this without the legitimacy of a political party. But where do you stand on ethics and morals? This is the ethical decision that we're making. This is a moral right, the moral right thing to do the best you can to deliver justice and speak up, to lend a voice for the victims of the R Gang scandal. And this is what Rupert Lowe is doing. Sammy Woodhouse, she's working with Scoop, she's a journalist, and she's been on board. She's a victim of this gang scandal in Rotherham, and she's fully on board with it. And as well as a lot of influencers and prominent figures on social media, they're also voicing their support for Rupert Lowe and his project, because this needs to be done. And Rupert Lowe has demonstrated that he's keeping his promise to the people, that he would deliver an inquiry, and he's initiating this. And this is in complete contrast to how Nigel Farage and Reform have gone about doing this. They haven't said a word about it, and it really, really frustrates me to see how they've sabotaged Rupert, how they've sabotaged their core voter base. So I'm going to link the crowdfunder website down below in the description. If you have the means to donate, please give your contribution and donate however much you think you can afford to donate. But yeah, we need to get to the bottom of this. That's all I have to say. Those girls deserve justice. So this is Guardian Mo's clocking out. Be sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.